Hello everyone, welcome to the Muteland channel. Have you ever pondered over the brain that created the most lethal arsenal in our history? Today, I'm here to introduce Robert Oppenheimer, a man of countless contradictions. This complex character was as intricate as the scientific theories he studied. Born in the dawn of the 20th century in New York City, Oppenheimer was a child prodigy. His thirst for knowledge knew no bounds. He quenched it with literature, philosophy, and of course, science. His captivation with the universe's enigma propelled him to choose a career in theoretical physics. A gifted scholar, Oppenheimer treaded through the corridors of Harvard, Cambridge, and Göttingen, soaking up wisdom from the brightest minds. His educational voyage was punctuated with significant achievements, such as his PhD completion at a young age of 23. His contributions to the theoretical physics realm were revolutionary, exploring the unexplored domains of quantum mechanics, quantum field theory, and the theory of relativity. His research provided fresh insights into cosmic rays, neutron stars, and black holes, expanding the horizons of our comprehension of the universe. But Oppenheimer was not confined to the role of a scientist. He was a polymath with a profound affection for Sanskrit and Eastern philosophy. He could effortlessly recite Baudelaire and the Bhagavad Gita, as easily as he could elucidate complicated scientific theories. This blend of varied interests created a vibrant picture of his personality, making him a man of fascinating depth and complexity. But Oppenheimer's realm was not limited to labs and lectures. His love for science was driven by his desire to shape the future, and indeed, this future was about to take a shocking twist. In the early 40s, Oppenheimer found himself leading a clandestine project, a project aimed at utilizing the atom's power, a power capable of illuminating cities or erasing them entirely, a project that would permanently inscribe his name in the history books. Stay with me till the end of the video. We dive deeper into how Oppenheimer's life took a dramatic turn, steering him on a path that would forever change the course of human history. In the midst of World War II, Oppenheimer found himself at the helm of a project that would define his legacy. The Manhattan Project, a top-secret endeavor with the sole purpose of developing an atomic bomb before the Axis powers, was a monumental task that fell on Oppenheimer's shoulders. Tasked with coordinating the efforts of the world's brightest minds, he was essentially steering the course of the war. Oppenheimer's role was not just administrative, but also deeply technical. He had to grapple with scientific problems of unparalleled complexity, translating abstract theories into tangible, devastating weapons. The challenges were not only intellectual but logistical and even moral. How does one reconcile the pursuit of knowledge with the creation of a tool for mass destruction? The project was fraught with difficulties. The team had to labor in complete secrecy, often under strained conditions. They were racing against time and against an enemy they feared was on a similar path. The pressure was intense, the stakes were high, and the consequences of failure were unimaginable. And yet, under Oppenheimer's stewardship, the Manhattan Project achieved its goal. On July 16, 1945, the first atomic bomb, codenamed Trinity, exploded in the New Mexico desert. The mushroom cloud that rose into the sky marked a new era in human history, an era of nuclear power and potentially nuclear warfare. With the detonation of the bomb, Oppenheimer was torn between triumph and terror, a sentiment he expressed through a haunting quote from Hindu scripture. As he watched the blinding light of the explosion, he recalled a line from the Bhagavad Gita, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." It was a chilling reflection of the Pandora's box that had been opened. The world had entered the atomic age, and Oppenheimer, for better or worse, had led it there. In the wake of the atomic bomb's destructive power, Oppenheimer was plagued by guilt and regret. As the dust settled over the devastated cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Oppenheimer, once the architect of this cataclysmic force, found himself grappling with the moral implications of his creation. The bombings, which resulted in the deaths of over 200,000 people, seemed to weigh heavily on his conscience. In a moment of introspection, Oppenheimer turned to the ancient Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita, to articulate his inner turmoil. He borrowed a phrase from the deity Krishna, who in the text unveils his universal form to Prince Arjuna, revealing the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds," Oppenheimer famously quoted. This chilling proclamation became a haunting echo of the nuclear age, a stark reminder of the apocalyptic power humanity now wielded. Oppenheimer's profound regret was not confined to mere words. It spurred him into action, transforming him from a creator of weapons of mass destruction into an advocate for their control. He became a vocal supporter of nuclear disarmament, urging the world's superpowers to relinquish the very weapon he had helped to forge. Yet, his advocacy was fraught with challenges. Many saw his about-face as a betrayal, a sign of disloyalty to the nation he had once served. His political views, particularly his opposition to the development of the hydrogen bomb, drew suspicion and controversy. The man who once stood at the pinnacle of scientific achievement was now a pariah, ostracized by the very community he had once led. It was a heavy price to pay, but perhaps it was a penance of sorts for Oppenheimer, a chance to atone for the unleashing of a force that had forever altered the course of human history. A force that, in his own words, had transformed him into a harbinger of death and destruction. Oppenheimer's remorse over the atomic bomb's devastation would lead him down a path of political controversy and personal torment. His story serves as a stark reminder of the ethical dilemmas that accompany scientific advancement and the profound responsibility that comes with wielding such power. In the post-war era, Oppenheimer's past affiliations and outspoken opinions would place him under the microscope. As the dust of World War II settled, a new battlefront emerged: the Cold War. In this era of suspicion and paranoia, Oppenheimer's past associations and forthright views began to draw the attention of those in power. His previous ties to the Communist Party, although severed long before he became the head of the Manhattan Project, became a contentious point. In the eyes of some, his loyalty to the United States was questioned. In the early 1950s, Oppenheimer's security clearance was abruptly revoked, a decision that shocked the scientific community. The reasoning behind this action was shrouded in ambiguity and political machinations. He was accused of being a security risk, based on past associations and alleged reluctance to develop the hydrogen bomb. The loss of his security clearance effectively banished Oppenheimer from the realm of government advisory, a blow that stung deeply. Yet, it was the ostracization from the scientific community that proved to be the most painful. Some of his colleagues ostracized him, while others stood by him, causing a rift in the scientific community. However, Oppenheimer's spirit was not so easily broken. Despite the controversies and challenges, he continued to contribute to science and remained committed to his beliefs. He took up a position as the director of the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, where he fostered an environment of intellectual freedom and exploration. In his later years, he became an advocate for the control of nuclear weapons, a stance that was in stark contrast to the prevailing views of the time. His resilience in the face of adversity is a testament to his character and dedication to the pursuit of knowledge. Although his life was marred by controversy, his contributions to the scientific community and his role in shaping the atomic age cannot be overlooked. Despite the turmoil, Oppenheimer remained a significant figure in science, leaving a profound impact on the world. Robert Oppenheimer's legacy is as complex and multifaceted as the man himself. The impact of Oppenheimer reverberates through the annals of science, nuclear policy, and even our popular culture. As a scientific genius, he advanced the field of theoretical physics, contributing significantly to our understanding of quantum mechanics and cosmic ray theory. His work laid the groundwork for future scientific breakthroughs, shaping the course of modern physics. On the global stage, Oppenheimer's role in the Manhattan Project forever changed the face of warfare and international relations. His work led to the development of nuclear energy, a force with the capacity for immense destruction, but also the potential for great progress. The nuclear age, for better or worse, was ushered in under his watch. In popular culture, Oppenheimer has become a symbol of the double-edged sword that is scientific advancement. His famous quote, "I am become death, the destroyer of world," derived from Hindu scripture, is a haunting testament to the moral and ethical dilemmas faced by those at the forefront of scientific discovery. His life story serves as a cautionary tale about the potential consequences of unchecked ambition and the pursuit of knowledge at all costs. From Oppenheimer's life and work, we can draw several timeless lessons. We learn about the power of intellect and determination, as demonstrated by his exceptional scientific achievements. Yet we are also reminded of the importance of ethical considerations in scientific research and the need for responsible use of knowledge. His story underscores the profound implications of scientific discovery on society. urging us to consider the broader impacts of our actions. It prompts us to question, how can we harness the power of science for the betterment of humanity, while ensuring that we do not unleash forces we cannot control? In the end, Oppenheimer's legacy is one that continues to challenge and inspire. It invites us to reflect on the nature of scientific progress, the role of ethics in research, and the impact of our decisions on the world. Oppenheimer serves as a potent reminder of the power of human curiosity, the weight of moral responsibility, and the enduring impact of our choices. Thank you for journeying with us through the enigmatic mind and complex legacy of Robert Oppenheimer. If his story has sparked your curiosity, ignited your imagination, or provoked important questions, we encourage you to delve deeper. Read a book, watch a documentary, or engage in a thoughtful discussion with others. Share your thoughts, insights, and reflections in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. If you found this video enlightening, insightful, or thought-provoking, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel. We regularly explore fascinating figures, intriguing ideas, and pivotal moments in history. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when a new video drops. So hit that subscribe button and join us as we continue to explore the captivating stories that shape our world. Thank you for your time, your engagement, and your curiosity. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep exploring.